Good morning, Dennis.
Good morning.
I must say, talent is something most of us Nigerians have not discovered. And that is one thing most of us Nigerians have not been able to encourage the poor privileged that have this talent. But there are no sponsors. Because I've seen a case of a boy that has no sponsor, or he has this talent, and there's no way to exploit it. I just want to beg the indulgence of meaningful Nigerians to sow into the lives of these ones that have this talent. But there is no way, no sponsor. Little things can just expose them, like the case of Helen Paul. I was so marveled when you said it was Helen Paul that sang that verse. I never could have believed.
I never believed it myself.
Wow, this is a surprise.
I never believed it myself.
Seriously, I could even bet anything to tell you that Helen Paul sang that verse of that song. Indeed, she's a genius. I like that.
So now, how would you advise that we begin to explore talents? Because I know we have talent shows in Nigeria. I can mention a few. We have The Voice Nigeria. We have, is it Nigeria's Got Talent? We have, there's one I was watching today. There's Nigeria, the rest of them. There is, there was one, something talent hunt. There is the Ninja Spirit Talent Hunt. I mean, we have a lot of talent competitions out there. And we have people go and audition. And before you know it, they emerge as winners or first runner-ups or second runner-ups. And then the list goes on and on. Is that not enough platform, or is there something else we need to add to that?
Okay, from what you've just said, I would advise that government should come into this. Family is the number one step of it. Family should encourage their children, their wards, in the talents they have found interesting. The church, the mosque, it's not granted. Schools, NGOs, we should all come together to see what we can do to boosting up the talents we have found in these little ones.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Miriam from Okrika. Hi, Miriam. Welcome to the sunny side. Go ahead.
Thank you, Denise. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Denise, for me, I see talent as a gift. And everybody has this special gift in them. Some people know how to sing very well. Some persons know how to dance very well. Some persons are extremely intelligent. But there is not all gifts or talent can yield money, can bring you money. Not all gifts and talent make you famous. Now, that's like, do you know that, Denise, this guy that, what's his name? That started with this Selena Gomez, Nigerian artist. What's his name now?
Rema.
Rema, do you know that in Port Harcourt here, I've attended a dedication. Then Rema came, we were just showing, we were like an upcoming artist, trying to go to a station, to just sing, to showcase themselves as a DJ, as an artist. They have attended an occasion like that. When someone reminded me that, you know that this dedication we attended a certain time some years back, Rema was that DJ, that boy that was dancing. I was shocked. I said, what? And now, that boy, there are people that know how to sing more than Rema. Some of them are in the choir, but they are not as famous and as wealthy as he is. So, this, I think, is placement.
Influence.
Being at the right place at the right time.
Okay.
And then opportunity to give some people. Some people are so fortunate. Opportunity. They are just at the right place at the right time. And before you know it clicks. Why some people have got even better talent than Rema, but yeah, they're in the church. I know they're in the church. Some of them are just going to maybe one or two night clubs and just singing. Maybe one or two people spend their money. At the end of the day, that's the end. So we just think it's a perfect placement. Being at the right place at at the right time.
Right place at the right time. Thank you, Muriel. Jonathan from Omowa. Did I get this correctly?
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Jonathan. Welcome.
Afternoon. Let me give just few ideas. You see, the white people don't earn much with their talent, or they continue there to waste the talent. Is that when somebody doesn't discover his talent, and when you discover it and develop it again, come up. And when you develop it, seriousness to it. And after seriousness, sponsorship. So there are a lot of people who have never discovered their talent and they are doing another thing. So that hinders talent earning. So if we can have this idea, this upbringing of discovery of talent, you see, many Nigerians, all Nigerians have talent. Only they don't discover their talent in time, and they don't develop it, and they are not serious to it, and when they are serious, no sponsorship.
No sponsorship. Clement from NTA Road. Hi, Clement. Welcome.
Hello, good afternoon, Madam Didi.
I celebrate you too as well, Clement. Welcome.
Okay, let me start with, the Oja Piano song?
The what?
Oja Piano.
And is it Oja? I'm happy. I know.
Yeah, there's Amapiano, there's Oja Piano.
Is it that one that say
Exactly.
Okay, I think I know it.
The young boy that blew the flute. Like the flutes we use in the eastern part of the country.
Yeah, I know that one. Not the regular kind of flute. This one, there is a specialized way it's being carved. In fact, it was through that song I knew that the Igbo language called it Oja. Oja, okay.
Which translates to flute. Or the instrument they used to blow flute. It was through the song I knew it. And what I'm telling you is the boy. There was a time some people say the KC did not treat him well, did not give him what is due to him and all that. Now, that is a talent that was discovered and was used in a song. And we have a lot of Oja instrument players scattered all over the eastern part of the country, including in Ikwere here. I've attended traditional ceremonies where Ojas are being used. So now, if is a skill to come and announce you, if you are intentional about your skill and your talent,
Zaya from GRA, welcome to the sunny side. Welcome.
Actor. Yes. Now, the Ministry of Value and Talents in America and UK came together. You heard the last word? A ministry. Now call it American Talent on British Got Talent, American Got Talent, and other nations start buying into it. Value, talent. Number one, put that aside. Now, to the individual, most of us don't study in this part of the world. We only wait to carry rumor. If the rumor is true, fine. If the rumor is false, we just shame and go. How many talented individuals outside singing or whatever have gone to study to know who else in another part of the world that is having this kind of talent he has and is using it to make money? Have we done that? Okay, look at the custody now, the Ellen Paul. Just give me soft drink and bread or snacks, and go to the studio. That is what you see.
There is hunger in the land. She was earning 9.5. How could she have imagined that?
Okay, no,
that song will blow.
The knowledge. Don't forget, there is this other guy that also does the same thing. One other guy too. He has featured in Jonathan's wife, birthday, and a lot of them. I guess all over forgotten that guy. who also twists his tongue like a child's voice. That guy blew, blow.
Okay.
The truth is this, we don't do due diligence. We don't study.
Okay.
It's an encourage call. You cannot just have a talent and you sit down, people should come and sponsor you.
All right, Mr. Zion, hold on. I will react to what you have said in addition to what Clement said before you. I don't know if you visit, okay. I think recently I was at a particular restaurant in the city of Port Harcourt, myself and my significant other with our child. And there were a group of people that were singing. You know these people that identify themselves as live band?
Yeah.
I put it to you that the people that came together, the male and female vocalists that came together to form that singing group, they sing a lot better than some of the celebrities that we
By
have.
far.
Do you
By
understand?
far.
Mana, this is the problem. These guys, after entertaining a plethora of people who will come and sit down and eat food worth 100,000, 20,000, 30,000, their take home per night may not even get up to 100,000 if you split it among themselves. And even when they try to say, guy, say sometimes people they can't chop for this place because of say we they sing, we they perform for this place, and go say you go take or you don't go take. Other singing groups are looking for this opportunity that you people have. Because this thing, Joe, you're not even happy that we gave you platform to be singing. Then they sing,
Okay,
go,
wait,
hold on. I attended a traditional marriage in Elele sometime this month. There was another live band singing. They were specifically singing indigenous Ikwere songs. I could not understand the meaning. Do you understand? They were good. Yes, sometimes they had a problem with the lyrics, especially when it has to do with English lyrics. But they were getting the attention of people. I put it to you that particular singing group that day did not leave that place with more than 50,000 naira. I know.
This way, that is the place of knowledge I'm telling you about. These individuals, yes, thank you very much. You have the talent. Don't go to this global community. The internet has served us better. What do they do? If he does live band performance, let me be honest to you, I love those guys. Most of the evenings, I just go to relax where they are. Or whenever they are performing, I just relax there. Even the traditional Likwere guys too, from those Moma, Onelka, and the rest of them. These guys are good. But look at their level. Let's just go for a show. If they invite us for burial or birthday, that is their mentality. But can they come together now and go into a studio, their bedroom or their parlor, and come together and do this thing and put it to the internet? Internet is a global community. People will
So the problem is the internet. Okay, thank you.
No, the problem is the knowledge of the talent. The talent is the problem. Before I leave the floor, do you know that as I talk like this, somebody is paying me?
Wow.
Let me expose you to you.
Wow.
As I'm talking, I'm recording it.
Wow. Wait. Hold up. So you're using us to make money, eh?
No.
Call screener, take notes. Don't pick Mr. Zion's call again. He's using us to cash out and we didn't know.
No, you see, so every other caller, can they also do the same?
You have exposed yourself. It's okay. Before you will call us again 10 years from now. It's all right. Thank you for this revelation. I'm more particular about the revelation.
That is the purpose of the conversation.
It's okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Zion. A message here says a lot of us have two problems. One, waiting for others to clap for us before we agree that we are worthy. The second is overlooking our talent because it comes so easily to us. That's why talented folks starve. You didn't study it in the uni, you don't suffer to get it, so you're careless with it. You don't bother to learn how to monetize it, so you don't package yourself properly and position yourself in front of those who value what you have. You even feel guilty about charging, so you charge peanuts. Then you go to the church, mosques or wherever you worship to cry for breakthrough. But God, your ancestors, Your angels and your future descendants are like, what did we do wrong that this one has chosen to be this unfortunate? It's part of why I do create things now. All these mistakes, taking my gifts for granted, not knowing my worth, putting myself in front of people who don't value or need what I have because I'm begging for their approval. Validation and peanuts, not charging what I should cause I feel guilty. I've made them all. Did you until I accepted my uniqueness because I was actually embarrassed. Accepted that I am dope at what I do, learned how to brand myself, and I got really comfortable with charging anything I want. I was miserable. I recall when my now husband asked me what I wanted to do with my life career-wise. I was so embarrassed to tell him because it was to use my gift and I didn't have any formal training in it. I wasn't going into a career with my expensive degree. It was the first time I was saying it out loud, but his reaction and support gave me the confidence to pursue it. And he doesn't know this, but that's when I started to think maybe we should release this one from friend zone. That is how your husband have caught your attention. It's all right, no problem. Let me see if I can take this final call before the news update. That's trending stories. But trust me, you see my WhatsApp, he's hot. He hot. Calm down. I will come back to these WhatsApp messages. Nigeria Info, good afternoon to you and welcome. Go ahead.
Good afternoon, Gigi.
Good afternoon.
My name is Perez Aya.
Perez Aya, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay, the problem of Nigerians are the marketers. When we talk about talent.
Okay.
Because we find out that most of us, after some of us sing, I started singing long ago. I was with Vananga when he sang Ogbongidi. And we found out that the anchor that marketed our Ogbongidi then arrested us because of what? Because he sold more than the sleep we gave to him. Now, and you find out that even the media are also the talent, the Nigerians media are talented Nigerians' problem. The media will see that you have spent a lot, and they will see ask you to pay money for. In overseas, they will pay you for them to play your music. Here, you pay the media. That is just the problem we are having. Thank you.
The media is offering you value. We are offering you rich. I mean, we are solving the problem of getting your talent to a larger audience. And that's the value we are giving. Don't we also deserve to get our values worth? After this, we'll come back.
Welcome back to the show. This is Nigeria in
one station for talk. I was telling Constance before she left the studio that I think I would like to break a record, talk for like several hours. I would come early in the morning. I'll do morning crossfire. I will do Hello Port Harcourt. I will do Sunny Side. I will do Hard Facts. I will do Extra Time. I will do Let's Talk. I will even do Chat Station. The next day, I continue like that. Guest upon guest. I mean, we have a studio that is wonderfully set up already. So, you people who support me, Abby, nobody send me a message, I beg. My name is Denise, that is Swallow. So let's go back to what we were talking about. I asked 2 questions. Beyond ignorance. Why are some people earning so much from their talents and others are not? And do we intentionally appreciate talents in Nigeria? I did mention the fact that the Nigerian comedian Helen Paul revealed that she was the voice behind Uncle, Please Tell Us a Story in P Square's Story, a song that was released in 2005. She revealed that in a recent interview, a podcast, the Honest Bunch podcast, stating that she was a receptionist at the time and that she got the gig after the children who were meant to do the voiceover failed to show up. Guess what? She was willing to settle for just a soft drink. Who would have thought that years after Story will trend, P Square will blow, and if she knew any better, maybe she would still be receiving what we call royalties today because they used her voice. So now, let me ask you this question. It's not part of the main questions, but do you think that that particular song would have gained that much recognition without the children's voice? In this case, it was her voice. She voiced several parts and they put them all together. All right, so I got a story was still her voice. Uncle, Please Tell Us a Story was still her voice. So she just did it and then they knew how to put it. Do you think that song would have, blown if that voice wasn't part of it? I just want to know. I mean, if you love that song or if you ever loved that song, did you love it because it was P Square or it was the message of the song or it was the fact that a child's voice was included in the song? Just an aside, okay? Not the main question. I just thought to ask. So I'll go back to your messages. Ayowo Jonathan on WhatsApp from EHA local government says, "Good afternoon, presenter. Why some people do not excel in their talent is because they want to do what others did without knowing that talents are not the same. Identify your talent and work towards it." Good afternoon, Denise. Beyond ignorance, I think village people could be another factor. You do so much, yet nobody seems to see it. On a more serious note, though, people tend to underprice talents due to greed. Or sometimes people even deliberately downplay one's talent because they don't want to pay well, which also ties into the ignorance you mentioned earlier. Enu from Rumokoro. Let me just sing you they sing. I've heard a lot of people tell people that. I don't want to put myself in the spotlight, but once upon a time, when I tell people how much I charge to hold the mic at their event, they tell me, is it not just talk? And I said, okay, no problem. Go and pay this one you are paying to someone else. Yes, I'm sure some of my colleagues, Constance, Jude, Oracle, they may have heard something like that. Is it not just talk? Is it not just open your mouth and talk for just how many minutes? Okay. It's all right. I don't think I want to have that back and forth with a client or a potential client ever again. And that is why it brings me to the second question. Appreciating, placing premium on someone's talent. Yes, everybody can talk. The callers talk. Our bosses, the brain behind the Nigeria Info, Wazobia, they talk. You talk, I talk. But what is the difference between your talk and my talk? What's the difference between my talk and Oma Talk's talk? Or Lady J's talk? We're all talking, right? But there's something that would make you listen to Sam or Jude or Denise or Constance or Kalada or Andrew. That if it was any other person, you probably would not listen to them. Well, that's the value. That is what you place premium on. And it's not just talk. I mean, it's not easy to talk. I put it to you. I don't know. Maybe gossips, rumor mongers. It's easy for them to always open their mouth and they are talking. Oh well, but I don't think it's easier. The most talented people are yet to harness it due to lack of opportunity. Okay, Manuel, send that in. Eddie Dale from Port Harcourt says, I'm a tailor and also a fashion designer. From my experience, I have observed that Nigerians don't like paying talented people well. And the talented creatives do not know how to charge you well. And that's why they disappoint their customers. If they are paid well, they will have enough money to run the business. Like pay their workers well and also employ another professional to help them run their business. And they can also employ people to do the non-professional part of the business. By so doing, they can serve their customers better and not disappoint the customers. Majority of the talented business people run their businesses alone and hence cannot be successful. Thank you. Nigeria Info, good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, Didi.
Good afternoon.
Daniel Imoketo Swako.
You're welcome.
Yes, what you are discussing this afternoon is, I don't know how they put that word. Please, if you can remind me, they say the word, something is not level. I don't know. They say a word is not level, or that's the way they put that word.
This life, no balance.
Good. God bless you. God bless you. That is it, my sister. You see, here I am today. When I hear musicians, yes, I belong to the old boys. What they do today, let them enjoy their money. I am not envying them. People like Burna Boy, I think the achievements he has made, I'm just narrating it too. In the 70s, 80s, when we have musicians of those days in Abada, also there in Port Harcourt, found out within heads from in Port Harcourt. Their work that time, I don't know why their work couldn't even cross Nigeria here. And you see these boys now, when they sing what I call Bangolo songs, they are now we win world, all the world accolades and all the rest of them. In short, this world no balance. So that's the way I look at it. This is the reason why I say that Ronaldo and Messi is not the best footballers. There are others that are yes.
You had to say that. You just had to bring those two people.
Okay, come to the Christian music now. Look at in today's Christian music. Come to see Frank Edward and all other of them. They are just within here in Nigeria. They are not making good impact outside Nigeria here. But you can see that these guys are doing fantastically well in the music industry. And the ones that are singing this secular song. Thank you very much. TK Daniel from Imogeto.
All right, thank you, TK Daniels. I'm on Facebook. Let me read the Facebook messages. Okay, Umpo Kankel Doka says, Ernest from Woji, first of all, what is talent? Is it only singing, dancing, and co in Nigeria? People can allegedly fly without playing. People can appear and disappear. People can hold you. Yet the society push those people to the corner and call them witches. Meanwhile, we praise people for making spacecraft and flying cars. Is that not demonic? Why are we buying flying cars instead of asking those people who allegedly fly at night to come show the world how they do it? I would love to see how people can turn to animals on national TV. We ban Juju that can tell us what we want to know, but we embrace Google who can tell us what happened in 1914. Is that not Juju? We do video calls, but before video call, people here had the talent to see you from here with the mirror, even if you are in London. Is that not talent? What is talent really? Whoa! NS from Woodsie, do you really want to do this? Alright, Diamond Promise says, well, I think it's because some people have what makes their talent unique and different from others, while others do not, especially those that weren't born with it and maybe went from training, they only perform to the level of their training. But, okay, I think I've seen this one. Anadobia Yukachi says, okay, this is a long one, so let's hear from Victor and Rumokrishi first. Nigerian for good afternoon, go ahead.
Okay, Victor calling from Rugus. What I noticed from talent is that I have come to discover that most people that have the real talent, most of them don't really even see it as in the talent, but they can do it. Because I observe it is something that you love doing. Whether they pay you or they don't pay you, you just love doing it. But some of us trying to imitate. That is why a lot of people go to do what other people are doing and they can't go to. Because one thing I notice in talent is that if it is your talent, if it's really what God has installed in you, there is how you can even just do it. God can just do it. You just do it. You just take it as a very minor, but the thing will go the way you serve, you can't even believe it. You understand? So that's how I look at it. Thank you.
All right, thank you too. I don't know. Bionye Casey says, "Good afternoon, Denise. A portion in the Bible works more in Africa than any other part of the world, and it is a quotation in John 4, verses 48, and I quote, 'Except they see signs and wonders, they will not believe.' And the signs and wonders here is SUV and too much money. SUV and too much money. Talent remains hidden except one chief from somewhere decides to help him, and that's to say that we are doing little or nothing to discover talent in this part of the world. The same thing happens with idea. No one reasons your idea. No one wants to partner with you. No one looks into your case until they see signs and wonders in you. Then they will rush and remind you that you schooled in the same school with them and that your great-grandfather was greeting their own great-grandfather well before they died. For our Guinness World Records brothers and sisters, I'm not surprised. People spend hours on social media just to get likes and comments, not to talk of world record. I googled last time only to see that Guinness doesn't pay or sponsor these people. You only break record, which I see as nothing. Wow. Just wow. All right. Alero Spieth says maybe they are packaging their own in a better and different way that's making people see them as unique and special, while others do their own with lots of carelessness and with no importance. Adi Orji OKLCC says government has to contribute to good development talent. Itode Marcus Wamsi says the management. How many talented people have management?